Hi, everyone. I'm Anthony Rotio, and welcome back to Meet the Growth Agents for episode 2, where we'll be diving into the audiences agent. So let's dive right in. So, say I'm a marketer and I've kind of had some sales drop offs in the Pacific Northwest recently. Maybe something simple I want to do is build some audiences of customers that we should be paying more attention to in the Pacific Northwest. So, what the supervisor agent will do, this is the air traffic controller agent. It'll decide that the audience agent is the right agent to use for this prompt that we've put in. And what it'll do is actually go ahead, it'll classify the complexity of the prompt, it'll generate some candidate audience suggestions on top of all the data that we've set this growth loop instance on top of in our BigQuery or Snowflake environment, wherever our customer data is sitting today. And what it's done really quickly is built some candidate audiences and validated that they'll work well for this campaign. So here we have customers in the Pacific Northwest who have abandoned high value carts. We have customers in the Pacific Northwest who use coupons, but also have abandoned carts, high product propensity for different areas, etc. And each of these audiences is an actual artifact that you can use and activate within GrowthLoop to the different channels where your marketers are working today. So you can see we also get some suggested channels to activate these audiences on. So that's great. And I think that could work pretty well for our customers in the Pacific Northwest. But now I'm going to try something a little bit different. So say I want to increase my ROAS by 20%. I'm going to ask it to show me a relevant insight about my campaigns that are running today, and then build a few audiences based on those recommendations. And here we'll get to see how the audiences agent actually works with some other agents to produce this type of output for us. So the supervisor agent has realized that, okay, there's a couple of steps here. Let's first look at the insights using the insights agent, which we'll dive into in another episode. But here you can see it's targeting, okay, this engaged prospects without conversion campaign that we have running has a significantly lower conversion rate compared to the others. And it highlights that for us here. Then it comes up with a recommendation for us. Then the audiences agent can actually work with all of this new context and the connected data in our data warehouse to build new audiences that actually could help us increase our ROAS. So here we'll click on one. This is high potential prospects similar to reactivated customers. And you'll see that it's chosen, okay, there was another campaign that was happening in Florida that worked well. This is targeting folks where their accounts are verified, the app's been downloaded, but we're looking at specific activity periods related to them being reactivated. We can quickly click create audience here. And what it does is it creates the audience within the GrowthLoop platform so that we can quickly export it to any of the channels and start syncing it to where our marketers are working today. So this is the power of starting to combine the data that you have in the warehouse with actually all of the insights that you can generate on top of the data. And the audiences agent is a great way to take these insights, take these thoughts, take this context, take the company context that you have and put them into action very quickly. So you can iterate faster with experimentation, get more shots on goal, and drive the outcomes that you want to in an exponential way for your organization. So drop a comment if you have any questions or you have a specific industry or use case you want to see our agents applied to. Let's use AI together to grow your business. Thanks for stopping by.